This is my 130th YouTube video, which means that I've been producing weekly video content for the past 2.5 years. So mind-blowing. It's probably just as crazy for you as it is for me. Every week that goes by, I'm like, well, maybe I should take a break. Nope, not gonna take a break. Well, maybe I should take a break now. Nope, it's built up as a habit at this stage, and it's really quite amazing, and I've built systems to be able to help you do the same. But in this video, what I wanna do is really peel back the curtain and show you what it's looking like behind the scenes at this stage. So I like to do a video like this every 6 months so that you can get the real perspective, the unedited, unfiltered perspective of what it's like to run a YouTube channel of this size. So let's do it. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you for each and every one of you that tune into this YouTube channel, that are going on this journey of sitting down in front of the camera yourself, overcoming the resistance that you're facing in order to spread information that needs to be spread in the world. The work that you are doing matters, and your message matters. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for putting in the work and continuing to tune in for this channel. Now, this can often feel like a one-way street. I'm sitting here in my apartment talking to my camera, but I know that I'm actually talking to you right now, but I don't know who you are. So I would love if you would take a quick second to type up a little blurb about you, what you do, and how this YouTube channel has impacted your life. I would be forever grateful. And let me know how long you've been watching as well. So go ahead and drop that in the comment section below. The way that I'm going to be structuring the video from here is I'm going to break it into 3 parts. So we're going to talk about the biggest win up until this stage, or what the biggest win feels like right now, the biggest hurdle that I'm experiencing, as well as next steps. And within each one of those sections, I really like to do it in one take, get really real and raw with you guys, and give you the full perspective. So let's have some fun with this and make it happen. Quick timeout right here. I have an amazing offer that is going out to my email list this Black Friday. So if you are not on my newsletter, then I really think you should join, because you're going to want to take advantage of this. I will give you a hint. It's actually free, but it's only available on my email list. So be sure to join by downloading any of the freebies in the description below this video and join the tribe. What are you waiting for? All right, back to the video. Part 1, biggest win. The biggest win for sure, hands down, no question about it, is the combination of the YouTube channel, the size that it has right now, and the traction that I have, the snowball effect that is happening with that, combined with the online course. So if I rewind back to this time last year, November 2019, I was in the depth of despair as I was creating my online course and running this YouTube channel. I think I was around 3,000 subscribers, maybe 3,600 subscribers. I felt like I was putting in all this work, and I wasn't sure if my digital course, my online course, would actually work, if it would genuinely help people get the results that I believed that it could. Now, here I am, and I know for a fact that it does get people results, and it feels so very good to be making progress every single day and helping other people make that same progress on their personal brand. So I'm going into my 3rd online course launch. I'm going to be opening up enrollment on December 9th. So this is the 3rd time that I've opened enrollment this year. And so if you are interested in doing this, then I would love to invite you to join. Be sure to mark your calendar, because it's not, the open enrollment period doesn't happen for very long, and you need to make sure to join within that period. But anyway, I digress. It just feels so good to be at this stage where I know that I am making the impact that I am meant to make in the world. That alignment, that's priceless. It genuinely is. I know that the videos that I'm making on a weekly basis are helping people, and I know that my online course is taking them one step further to really making it happen. So that's definitely my biggest win. Part 2, biggest hurdle. My biggest hurdle right now is definitely the fact that I am still a solo operation. I have prided myself on being that in the past, and it has now got to the point where I am stretched too thin, and I know for a fact that if I had a team behind me, I would be able to impact the lives of so many more people. And I'm willing to now look at my strengths and weaknesses and then pass off those weaknesses to someone else so that they can hold up that part of that business in a way that is much better than I personally can. Specifically, I am looking for social media managers because that does take up so much of my life. I ended up adding Instagram to the mix at the 8-month mark of being on YouTube. And I honestly never played that game fully as it should be played because you need to post daily in order to truly experience growth on Instagram. And it wasn't something that I really cared to do. It was more just a personal approach to Instagram where I would share my thoughts, my feelings, and just be a regular person, because on YouTube, it's a lot more how-to content, very specific, and less personal. So Instagram was the more personal approach. And then about 2 or 3 months ago, I added LinkedIn to the mix. And because I added that, I completely fell off Instagram. So I'm now at the point where I am looking to have some people help me really make this happen and really crack the code on how to create thought leadership type content while hiring. So I still want my voice to be able to flow through all of these channels and be able to share content that I'm creating and impact lives with the thoughts and feelings that I have as a thought leader, but then not have to do it all myself. So if you have any tips for how I could navigate this process in the smoothest way possible, any tips for you personally having social media managers as a thought leader, I would love to hear them. So please hit me up in the comments below or on Instagram and LinkedIn, and I would love to chat. And similarly, if you are a social media manager that feels like you could be a good fit for working with me and you're interested, then I would also love to chat. And I want to point out too that one of the reasons this is a big hurdle at this stage is because I still don't have a ton of revenue to work with. So I am definitely at the stage where I am bootstrapping, but I am ready to put money towards hiring to offload some of the things, and then together as a team, the revenue can increase across the board. So that's certainly my biggest hurdle right now. Part 3, next steps. One of the core messages that I share on this channel is that I help you build a personal brand that can grow with you no matter where you choose to go. And as I move into this next stage, as I go into my up to the 3-year mark on YouTube, I would like to start exploring that for my own brand and see if I can genuinely have a personal brand that will evolve with me over time rather than staying stuck in a certain niche. So as of right now, this channel is solely all about video marketing and growing your business with video. And I am going to continue creating videos, obviously, on that topic. So don't worry, I'm not going crazy with this, but I would like to start to explore different areas and test it out. So one of the areas that it's really easy to expand into, that I have already started to expand into, is building online courses and running an online business and anything that is associated with that. But the extra little step that I want to make is really starting to talk a lot more about one of the patterns that pops up in my life over and over again. Now let me pause right here and explain what I mean by patterns. If you have not seen my patterns exercise video, then I want you to watch that below this video. It is an exercise that I have pulled directly out of my online program, the DIY Video Roadmap. that helps you recognize repeating patterns in your life, which I believe are little clues for things that will continue into your future as well, and also has clues into the message that you're meant to share. So I've been really exploring my personal patterns based on that exercise and paying attention to them on a daily basis. And one has popped up that is really going to stretch my niche. However, I'm willing to try it and see if I can mix it in and make it work on the channel. So that area of interest is personality tests and the obsession with psychology and really getting to know yourself. And specifically, what has recently caught my eye is human design. So if you follow me on Instagram, I have talked a lot about human design on there, and I've been nerding out over it. It's essentially a manual for moving through life without resistance, and it's based on the time that you were born. So it's kind of falls within that personality test category, or pattern, I suppose. And so I'd like to start doing some sort of tutorials on that and kind of expanding out beyond just video. I'd love to hear your initial perspective of what you think about this shift. So you're a part of this journey along with me. We are going through and we're making it happen. I'm kind of the one at the front cutting down all the weeds and creating that path. And I would love to hear, what do you think? As a viewer of this channel, what comes up for you when you hear me talk about expanding into different areas? Does it make you scared that the resource that you have on video might be changing? Or does it make it more interesting for you to tune back in to this channel and learn even more than just video? Let me know in the comments section below. Whew! All right, 2.5 years, moving on to 3 years. I'm not going anywhere, folks. If you found value in this video, please be sure to click like and drop a comment below letting me know you know how this whole thing works. And if you have not already done so, please do take some time to write up your experience of watching this YouTube channel and how it has impacted your life and business, because I cannot wait to read them. Otherwise, mark your calendars for December 9th when I open enrollment for the DIY video roadmap, and I'll see you in the next video.